Good evening, night owls. It's past midnight here. And if you're listening to this, maybe you're driving through empty highways, working a late shift, or just can't sleep because life's got you thinking. I'm here with you in the quiet hours, sharing stories that might just change how you see tomorrow. Tonight, I want to tell you about a philosophy professor who changed his students' lives with nothing more than a mayonnaise jar and a handful of stones. Picture this. It's the first day of philosophy, 101 at a small college. Students shuffle in, expecting another boring lecture about ancient Greek thinkers. But when they look at the professor's desk, they see something strange. There's an empty mayonnaise jar. You know, one of those big ones your grandmother used to keep buttons in. Next to it, a pile of golf ball-sized rocks, some pebbles, and a small bag of sand. The professor doesn't say a word, just starts placing those rocks into the jar, one by one. The students are puzzled, maybe a little uncomfortable with the silence. When the rocks reach the rim, he finally speaks. "Is the jar full?" "Yes, Professor," they all agree. But then he takes those pebbles and pours them in. They find their way into the spaces between the rocks. He gives the jar a gentle shake, letting everything settle. "Now is it full?" "Easkis? Again?" "Yes," the students say. But now they're curious. They sense what's coming next. "Sand." He pours it in, and it fills every remaining gap, every tiny space. "And now it's full," they say, smiling because they finally get the pattern. But here is where it gets beautiful. Friends, the professor holds up that jar and says, "This jar is your life. Those rocks, they're the big stuff, your health. And I mean really taking care of yourself, not just surviving on coffee and takeout. The people you love, your family, your closest friends, maybe someone special you're building a life with, your passions, your dreams, the things that make you feel alive when you're doing them. The pebbles, they're important too, but they're the comfortable stuff. Your career, your home, your car, your financial security. Good to have, necessary even, but not what makes life worth living. And the sand, ... The sand is everything else. Social media drama. What your coworkers think about your lunch, whether you have the latest phone, traffic jams. That argument you had 3 years ago that you still replay in your head sometimes. Here's what that professor understood, and what took me years to figure out. If you put the sand in first, there's no room for the rocks. If you fill your life with the small stuff, with worry and busyness and things that won't matter in 5 years, where's the space for what really counts? I know some of you listening right now are thinking about someone you haven't called in months, or that dream you put on hold because you were too busy, or maybe you're working so many hours that you haven't really seen your kids, even when you're in the same room. It's okay. We all do Italiano. But here in these quiet hours, when the world slows down, maybe we can remember. Put the rocks in first. Make time for what matters. Have that difficult conversation. Take that trip. Learn that skill. Love the people in front of you while they're still there to love. The beautiful thing about this midnight hour, tomorrow is a blank jar. You get to choose what goes in first. Thanks for sharing this quiet moment with me, wherever you are. Remember, rocks first. Always rocks first. Until next time, take care of yourself and take care of each other.